So in positive anti-Israel news, there have been some sporting boycotts of Israel recently, thanks to Indonesia, and another case, which was not so much a boycott. So Indonesia is hosting the World Gymnastics Championships, and Indonesia refused to allow Israeli athletes to enter the country to compete. Good. That is how it should be. Israel is committing genocide, and it needs to be pressured in ways like this, like the sporting boycott. Like South Africa was excluded from the Olympics, you know. South Africa was excluded from the Olympics from 1964 to 1988 due to apartheid. Israel is a lot worse than just apartheid. So Israel needs to be excluded from international sporting events, from international cultural events, from international everything. This is great. And the crazy thing about this is that Israel went to the Court of Arbitration for Sport and their appeal was actually rejected, which is not what I would have expected to happen. And the Court of Arbitration for Sport didn't say that it was like okay to boycott Israel, but they said that they have no control over Indonesia's visa policies. Basically, we have no jurisdiction over this, so what are you saying? Still, the fact that they didn't try to like create some sort of made-up bullshit just to cater to Israel is different to what they would have done 10 years ago. So the tides seem to be shifting quite a bit. This is good. Israel needs to be excluded from more things. And there was another instance of something kind of like this, but which isn't really, where Aston Villa, the football team in England, issued a statement saying that no fans of Maccabi Tel Aviv, away fans, would be allowed to attend their game against them in the UEFA Europa League. And this was apparently because West Midlands police had like asked them, because, you know, Maccabi Tel Aviv fans are the ones who did the genocidal riots in the Netherlands last year. So, you know, no one should want them anyway, even irrespective of the fact that it's an Israeli team. And, you know, they're trying to make this like, it's because of safety concerns, right? We don't want them to be fighting. You know, they might as well just say, we're worried that these poor, innocent Israeli fans, these poor babies will be attacked by pro-Palestine protesters or some shit, blah, 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 blah. Whatever the reason, it's good. These people should not be allowed to go anywhere. That team shouldn't even be there. It's insane that the team is there. It's insane that Israeli teams are allowed to compete. What a fucking joke. And now, the fucking UK government is intervening on behalf of a fucking Israeli football team to try and force the Aston Villa team to let their fans come. The Labour government. No one should be stopped from watching a football game simply because of who they are, a government spokesperson said. That's not why. It's because they're insane, genocidal, racist hooligans who massacre and rape, and many of them are literal veterans of the IDF mass rape campaign in Gaza, just because of who they are. Well, who are they? So West Midlands police classified the fixture as high risk based on current intelligence and previous incidents, including violent clashes and hate crime offences between Ajax and Maccabi Tel Aviv fans before a match in Amsterdam in November 2024. And they're trying to frame this as an anti-Semitic incident. Whoa, you don't let in like violent Israeli baby killers to chant like, may your village burn, and let's bomb the Arabs and let's kill their children? This is an anti-Semitic incident. This is an anti-Semitic incident. This is just like Anne Frank. This reminds me of Anne Frank. This is reminiscent of the story of Anne Frank. This is the same thing, the exact same thing. Anti-Semitism, anti-Semitic incident. That the baby killers aren't allowed to watch that football team in another country where they shouldn't even be anyway. They shouldn't even be allowed to compete in the first place. Anti-Semitism. They're really pushing the definition of this shit, aren't they? The fucking government is intervening in a private matter, a private business like the Aston Villa Football Club, making a decision because they don't want there to be like violent riots from insane mass murdering baby killers, genocidal maniacs in the vicinity of their stadium. And the literal government is intervening to be like, no, we want that. We need that to happen. We want those riots. We want those genocidal baby killers here. Otherwise, that's anti-Semitism. What a fucking joke. What a joke the world is. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to cover those two things from the last week or so that are positive developments, though still far less than what should have already been imposed on Israel 50 fucking years ago. Same as it was with South Africa.